I searched my cheating husband's room and found out he wrote that he hates me in his private journal. I have never been the type of person who keeps a journal, although I used to do that when I was much younger. Journals to me were unnecessary because they could breed hate and malice or usually contain some malicious information that could ruin relationships people had. I am speaking from experience. I grew up in a very large family. I had 6 older brothers and 1 younger sister. Altogether, we were 8 children, with our parents included. That made us 10. My mom had always insisted on the importance of togetherness. She emphasized that the greatest strength we had was ourselves, our number. I still don't know whether my mom used to say this because there were too many or she meant it. Anyway, she groomed us to be truthful to one another. She and my dad would often tell us that it was harmful to keep secrets. We were supposed to tell one another the truth at all times and no one was given preferential treatment. They made sure that they treated us equally. My oldest brother, Rick, would sometimes complain, especially when it wasn't in his favor. For instance, he always wanted the oldest brother's privilege, but my parents didn't afford him that. Whatever thing he was getting, we were also getting. When it was time for work and other household duties, he wasn't allowed to watch TV in his room like he complained his other friends did at home. Our parents always made sure to remind him that his friends' families weren't like ours. I remember how my mom would pull her ears whenever she wanted to tell him to stop unhealthy comparisons. Dad too had his way of reminding us that our family was unique and that sticking to the principles we were taught would help us a long way. Anyway, I had never considered getting a journal before, and neither had my siblings. My parents had this tradition of getting us similar items during Christmas. They would have them wrapped up in boxes just in front of our doors. While the presents were usually similar, they were tailor-made for each person.